I have a question about the relaxing of attention and abiding as the self in order to recognize and familiarize myself with that. If I understand it correctly, and I guess that's the question, relaxing the attention from objects, but myself is qualityless, so attention can't attach to it. Do I understand correctly that then there is no attention and the mind has no role to play in this?
Yes, attention means awareness directed towards an object. So awareness cannot attend to itself. It cannot pay attention to itself because there is nothing objective there to pay attention to. But for the same reason that the eyes cannot see themselves because they are too close to themselves, there is no distance from your eyes to your eyes. So the eyes cannot see themselves. You cannot attend to yourself because you can only attend to something that is at a distance from yourself. So as the attention sinks, as it were, inwards, it loses its limitations. So, and when you go all the way back to awareness, awareness cannot know itself or does not know itself in subject-object relationship.
I think there's a kind of a struggle that my mind is still involved in trying to understand or to bring together. The relaxing of attention at first seems like an action as opposed to the cessation of an action. Okay, so it's just a relaxing that helps. Not paying attention to anything objective. And there remains a sense of, I guess, still having to do something. I think that's getting in the way. Is that
If you ask yourself a question such as, what is it that knows or is aware of my experience? What happens to your mind?
It fades.
Is that fading an effort of your mind?
No, that's exactly a cessation of activity.
Yes, so this question is a very powerful question because the mind cannot find the answer to that question in any object of experience because you'd immediately ask the question again, but what is it that knows or is aware of this object?
I think I suddenly realized, I don't know if this makes sense, but this cessation leads to something that's always there.
Yes, or even more direct than this question, ask yourself the question, am I aware?
Same thing.
What happens to your mind then?
It needs to fade, or at least be somehow bypassed.
Yes, in order to answer the question, am I aware? In order to answer yes to the question, am I aware? We have to go directly to the experience of being aware. But we don't have to go there. We are the experience of being aware. So being aware becomes aware of being aware of being aware.
So could it be as simple as that all of this mind activity, self-referential thought and stuff is exactly the thing that draws us away? It just has to stop and we're home. That's how it seems. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Is it that simple?
Yes. Yes.
Jag går fort.
What is it that remains when the activity of the mind ceases?
Me.
What is it that remains when you turn the movie off? The screen. When everything that can be removed from you is removed from you, what remains? The essential you. The essential irreducible you. Don't go looking for that. You cannot find it. It is too close to you.
No, I see that. I see that.
You can only be that knowingly.
Yeah.
And we are already that, but most of us are that unknowingly, without recognizing it.